and snow-capped mountains. Berlin, the city of cool. Exciting and vibrant, Berlin is the capital of Germany and the center for all that is hip in art, fashion, music, and design, with amazing architecture, art galleries, museums, and nightlife. Take a stroll down Unter den Linden, where you'll find museums, the cathedral, opera house, and the Brandenburg Gate, which was impassable during the days of the Berlin Wall and now symbolizes Germany's reunification. Insider's tip: our private city tour includes UNESCO World Heritage Site Museum Island, the Jewish Museum, Checkpoint Charlie, and the Berlin Wall Trail. The Cathedral of Cologne is one of Germany's most important architectural monuments and the third tallest cathedral in the world. It took over 600 years to construct this Gothic masterpiece, and when it was finished in 1880, it was still true to the original plans. When Cologne was leveled in bombings in World War II, the cathedral was the only building that survived, standing tall in an otherwise flattened city. Some said it was divine intervention. A more matter-of-fact explanation is the cathedral was a point of orientation for the pilots. Cologne is much more than its world-famous cathedral. The city offers major museums, theaters, and loads of great restaurants and nightlife. The Church of Our Lady in Dresden is one of the most talked about German buildings in the recent past. In World War II, air raids wiped out Dresden, destroying many historic buildings. Among them, this church, which collapsed into a 42-foot high pile of rubble. The ruins were untouched for 40 years, a reminder of the destructive powers of war. The rebuilding of the church was financed almost entirely by private donations from all around the world. It took 11 years and over 180 million euro to finish this reconstruction. Lined with castles, palaces, and vineyards, the Upper Middle Rhine Valley has been awarded UNESCO World Heritage Site status, and no wonder. The stunningly beautiful valley runs from the Roman town of Koblenz and hails the bendiest bend in the Rhine. The river passes through several picturesque towns, including Rudensheim, and you pass vineyards and castles lined with rows of grapes for the famous Rhine wines. Heidelberg Castle. This romantic and charming town boasts one of Europe's finest castles. The 600-year-old structure lies along the banks of the Neckar River and contains styles of both Gothic and Renaissance architecture and design. Heidelberg Castle also plays host to the world's largest wine vat at 55,000 gallons. Every year from the last week